afraid I need to stop it forever. I was afraid I'd be their slave forever.
Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave.
And why? You need to stop them before they turn the whole city. I was afraid I'd be their slave forever.
You cannot escape, Drylander! Help me!
The Atlanteans are an ancient magical civilization, and they've always sneered at us Drylanders. But they've never invaded before.
You freaks! I'm not going with you!
The Atlanteans are teleporting via magical tide pools further into Suicide slums. Shut down their reinforcements and restore their kidnapped victims before the tide takes them all.
I was afraid I'd be their slave forever.
Help!
You need to stop them before they turn the whole city.
Seize the Drylander!
Help! Help!
The Tide Stones hold a great deal of Atlantean magic. Could you gather some for the Sentinels of Magic so we may better understand this ancient power?
How did they do that to me? And why?
Atlantis shall rule all the earth!
How did they do that? And why?
Please, help! Help me! I can't breathe! Wretched slave-monger
You need to
fish
stop
people!
them before they turn the whole
Be
city.
slaves soon! Drylander slave! Seize the Drylander!
Someone, please!
Atlantis shall rule all Nip! Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave. What's going on?
Stop.
You will all be slaves.
I will.
Stop them before they turn the whole city.
Atlantis' army can only...
The Atlanteans are teleporting via magical tide pools further into Suicide Slums. Shut down their reinforcements and restore their kidnapped victims before the tide takes them all.
King Arthur will have his army! Queen Mira will see you destroyed! Help! Help!
Blonde hair and blue eyes. By these signs will you know the spawn of Cordax, Telephat, Sea Creature Commander, and Revolutionary.
To volunteer for the transformation. The ritual will cause the waters to rise up and consume the land.
You will all be slaves soon. You will all be slaves soon. Feel the might of Atlantis, the Drylander.
Your interference will not stop us. For King Arthur and Queen Mira. Our ritual has already begun. You cannot stop it.
Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave.
Oh no! You will be destroyed with the rest of the Drylanders. Help! Our ritual has already begun. You cannot stop it.
Wait.
You will be destroyed with the rest of the Drylanders.
Stop them!
Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander's slave. You will all be slain.
You've got to stop him!
I can't get in touch with Aquaman at all. He's the king of Atlantis. He must be able to stop this. Sure, he and Queen Mira lead a race of proud Atlanteans, but invading Metropolis seems a bit drastic.
This unprovoked attack must be stopped. Aquaman will not answer my hails. I fear the worst. He would never condone this invasion.
Long have the Atlanteans made use of power crystals in their magics.
The Atlanteans have planted magical artifacts along the docks that enable them to breathe on land. If we just
Seize the Drylander! Seize the Drylander!
What did they make me do?
Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander's slave. Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander's slave. Seize the Drylander! Seize the Drylander!
I thought
Army can always use a Drylander's slave.
wretched slave-monger fish people!
You will all be slaves soon.
Wretched slave-monger fish people!
Atlanteans, seize the Drylander!
I thought Aquaman was a hero!
Kneel before your betters, pathetic Drylander. Seize the Drylander! always use a drylander slave.
What did they make me do?
Martian Manhunter deciphered some Atlantean thoughts before they shut him out. They say Queen Mira is causing this war, and Aquaman is her devoted slave. Slave, huh? Anyone else find that suspicious?
You will all be slaves. Atlantis' army can always use a drylander slave. You will all be slaves soon.
I sense Circe's cruel lies in this endeavor. You must stop this invasion where it begins. Martian Manhunter will meet you below the abandoned shipyards. Perhaps together you can break through to Aquaman and restore him to reason.
And though the seas have tempest-tossed Queen Mira and our king, always their love stayed true.
Those tide stones carry only minor magic. They draw from a greater magic source located beneath the docks. Find that magic and destroy it.
I cannot scan these Atlantean minds, but I can disguise us both so we can move freely among them. I will scout ahead. You speak to them and find out their plans.
The Tides ritual will ensure our success.
With our tide ritual, the tides will soon overflow the land. Glory to Arthur, King of Atlantis!
Beware always the seal men of the bitter lands beneath the South Pole.
The Atlanteans are blocking my mental suggestions. So no more disguises. We'll just have to fight until we reach Aquaman.
might of Atlantis!
Attack! Drylanders! Attack! You cannot stop the rise of Atlantis! Cower at our feet!
Sea Fury Arbs are, of course, the core munitions of the Atlantean army.
I sense Circe's cruel lies in this endeavor. You must stop this invasion where it begins. Martian Manhunter will meet you below the abandoned shipyards. Perhaps together you can break through to Aquaman and restore him to reason.
Aquaman and Mira are just ahead. I can only read their minds dimly through their magics. But I will tell you this, that woman is not Queen Mira. I cannot make out their thoughts. I must get closer. Follow me through the door. Arthur, please stop this madness. That is not Queen Mira. She lies.
Enough! This war will continue until the atrocities the surface dwellers have wrought against my kingdom have been avenged.
We must release Aquaman from this imposter's control, or his kingdom will savage the land.
This is my realm, and you are not welcome here. Even kings can live. I condemn you to a watery grave. What has happened? Where is Mera? Circe, what have you done with her, you witch?
Your queen is here, great Arthur. But if you do not abdicate your throne to me, she shall never swim the waves again.
No! In her name I will smite you!
I will make you suffer. Aquaman is free from my spell, but the victory is mine. The rift I have created between the Atlanteans and the surface world has weakened both your peoples. The damage is done.
I must thank you. Were it not for you, Triton knows what would have come of this deception. We must return to Atlantis at once, and tend to the damage Circe has caused among my people.
Aquaman is freed from Circe's cruel lie. Now that Queen Mera is again at his side, the war between land and sea should end.
I am Arthur, King of the Seven Seas, ruler of the vast ocean empire of Atlantis. But I am a king in exile, abandoned by my queen, rejected by my people for an alliance with the surface world. I will heal that breach, and forge a peace between the land and the sea. No matter my joy, or my despair, that is my destiny. For beneath the waves, I am king, but on land, they call me Aquaman.
Hey! Can you hear me? I'm stuck up here! It's the zombie apocalypse down there! They've already taken out a couple of supers. No way I'm opening these doors until those things are gone! Help me out. Joker's clowns held me up 2 weeks ago, made me stash some of those crazy boxes of his. They're full of that gas stuff he makes. I'm afraid those zombies...
Wrong zombie to mess with!
Never defeat me!
Dissertation notes. Falcon-headed god of the west, Kebasenawa, ensures the safety of the
There are
web
billions of
journey
those
back
things
to
down
beyond.
there. They ain't too much for you, are they? Stays closed until you clear out those things. There are a ton up here already.
time!
Defeat me?
Faust's minions swarm inside. You must collect their ichor. Combine with the effects from those Kandaki artifacts. This should temporarily loosen your soul just long enough to do what must be done.
Those clumsy, soulless fools are gonna knock one of those things over and kill us all!
Separating you from your soul is the only way to take out the deathless obelisks Faust is using to protect his portal. And hey, look on the bright side. If you don't have one, Faust can't steal it, right?
You will need to leave your soul with the demon Etrigan. He waits for you near Faust's deathless obelisks. He wants Faust to gain power no more than we do. A test with my lasso has proved he will keep your soul safe.
Cursed towers, with your mighty undead powers, now give me your soul to keep.
Now, don't you look totally decomposed. You'll blend right in. For Faust to raise Isis, he'll be surrounded by Solus powering the flame of life.
A fresh stone for Faust.
Defeat me! You shall pay for this!
The bones of Isis lie in a tomb deep below. Black Adam and Faust have begun the ritual to give her life. We must move quickly.
Everything is in place. Stand back, Black Adam, and watch your love return to our world.
Faust! What trickery is this? She does not live! Her flesh, it's rotting!
Give her more of your powers! Do not hold back!
Growing so weak.
The powers of Shazam are mine! Poor, pitiful Black Adam. Now merely Death Adam. Forever!
Faust! What have you done?
These vines will hold you close to me, dearest Adam. Scarabs, rise up and destroy! I'll consume the world!
Lucky that I do not kill you here and now! You and Faust will both pay for what you have done! I am an evil man. My rage has leveled cities, devastated friend and foe alike. But when Isis came into my life, everything changed. She was goodness, love, hope. She made Kandak bloom. Until she was taken from me. Now I defy death itself to keep her from me. May the gods have mercy on anyone who stands in my way. Black Adam will see them burn!